Hi there. If you don't already know, my name is Jen, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel, Beautiful Life Sage. If you're new here, I'm glad you found your way to this space, and if you've been following me along in my 31-day affirmation series, welcome back. This is day 2. Today's affirmation is one that feels really, really personal to me, and it goes like this. I deserve love, understanding, and compassion. I want you to take a moment and just let that sink in. Because for so many of us, this feels like a humongous statement. I deserve love? How can I deserve understanding? Compassion? Seriously? It's really easy to feel like these things are reserved for people who are perfect or people who never make mistakes. But that couldn't be further from the truth. We all deserve love. We all deserve understanding, and we all deserve compassion. Not because of what we do, but because of who we are. Now, let me ask you this. How often do you treat yourself with love? How often do you treat yourself with understanding? How often do you treat yourself with compassion? If you're anything like me, your answer might be, not as much as I should. I have lost count of the number of times that I've been hard on myself for something like forgetting something or struggling to stay focused or getting overwhelmed. And as someone who's neurodivergent and also highly sensitive, I've spent years, like the majority of my life, feeling like I needed to be better, feeling like I needed to be more put together, or just feeling like I belong to feel worthy. Can you relate to that? Maybe you've told yourself, I'll deserve love when I accomplish this one goal, or I'll deserve understanding when I stop making all these mistakes in life. But that's such a painful cycle to get yourself in, isn't it? It's a cycle that keeps you chasing worthiness instead of embracing it for yourself. But here's the thing. Now, this is really important. None of us are perfect. And perfection has never been the prerequisite for love or kindness. Not from others, and certainly not from ourselves. So this is where today's affirmation comes in. Let's say it together. I deserve love, understanding, and compassion. I want you to take a deep breath in and let it out. Now say it again, but this time when you say it, I want you to imagine you're saying it to your younger self, to that little child who needed some nurturing and care, that version of you who needed to hear these words more than anybody. Are you ready? I deserve love, understanding, and compassion. What if you allowed yourself to believe this? How would your life feel totally different if you truly embrace the idea that you deserve love and kindness no matter what? For me, practicing this affirmation has been so transformative. On days, well, let me just say, there are days when I catch myself like spiraling into self-criticism, and I have to pause. This happens to me a lot. I'm a teacher. I lose my patience. I am forgetful. I am coming out of burnout. So life has been really messy lately for me. But I pause and I repeat these words. I deserve love, understanding, and compassion. Sometimes when I do it, as long as I'm not driving or, in a place where I need my hands, I'll just take my hands and I'll put them on my heart like this. And I'll say those words. And the hands on the heart is like a physical reminder to be gentle with myself. Try it. Put your hands on your heart and say the words with me. I deserve love, compassion, and understanding. I think I switched two of them around, but you get the point. You know what, though? Over time, it becomes easier to show up for myself in these ways that I only used to reserve for other people. I would give friends and colleagues and family love, compassion, and understanding before I would give it to myself. What's that about? So right now, the way that this shows up for me is I've been giving myself permission to rest when I'm overwhelmed instead of trying to push through. Like today, it was the first day back at work after a week off, and there's so much that I needed to do in my classroom, but when the bell rang at 2:30, I packed my bags and walked out with the students because I wanted to get home and rest. I speak more kindly to myself when I make mistakes. I didn't plan my lessons well enough for today. I was not well planned as a teacher today, and I fumbled through a lot of the day. Oh well, I'm going to make mistakes. I was enjoying my vacation. I did that instead of piling on the shame, saying things like, you've been teaching for 26 years. You should know better than this. Why did you do this again? It's a practice. It's something we need to do and work on every day. It's a journey. It's not a destination that you're ever going to get to, but you're going to keep on doing it. And when you do, it's going to bring you so much peace, the same amount of peace that it's been bringing to me. If this affirmation that I've been practicing with you today happens to resonate with you, I want to invite you to join me here for the rest of the 31-day journey. And every day in this month of December for Vlogmas, I'm sharing one new affirmation. Together, we're going to explore these simple but really powerful statements and figure out how they help us navigate through life with more compassion, more ease, and more self-love, which we all need. We all need. To help you get started on doing this, I have a free gift for you. You can download a set of 5 free affirmations from my 31 Affirmations for Neurodivergent Minds collection. It's going to be a great way to try out the practice before committing to the full set. And if you've already downloaded the freebie, maybe you'll consider getting the free set. Not the free set, the full set, so that you can enjoy all 31 days and practice them and use them each day. You'll find the link to both the free set and the full set in the description and the linked comment down below. The full set is currently $5 and will remain $5 until the end of Vlogmas, at which point it will go up to $9.99 for the duration. Okay, let's get back to our practice now. When you start to embrace this affirmation, I deserve love, understanding, and compassion, it's going to be like flipping a switch in how you relate to yourself and how you relate to the world around you, the people you interact with every day. Here's an example. A while back, I had a day where everything just felt like too much. I forgot a deadline at work. I didn't bring the lunch that I was meaning to bring to work, and I was hungry. And then on the way home, I had an errand to run, and I realized when I got to the store that I left my debit card on the credenza on the way out the door, couldn't run the errand. It was a messy day. I felt really overwhelmed. And my first instinct was to just go into that old mantra of beating myself up. Why did you do this? Should have known better. Why can't you be more organized? What's wrong with you? You've been doing this your whole life. But I stopped and I said, nope, no, Jen, don't do that. Practice what you preach for once. So I took a deep breath and I said the words. I repeated the affirmation. I deserve love. I deserve understanding. I deserve compassion. And then instead of spiraling into that self-criticism, giving myself the gift of compassion in that moment, I reminded myself that this one bad day wasn't going to define me. And I was really able to easily let go of the guilt, and I focused on what I could do in that moment, to care for myself, which was to take a break, regroup, and try again the next day. That's the power of using affirmations like this one. They don't erase the challenges that we have in life. There's always going to be challenges. You're going to have hard days. You're going to get sick. You're going to get angry. All that stuff is going to happen. But using these affirmations helps you to meet the challenges with more grace and with more resilience. And that's the importance. So today I want to encourage you to try the affirmation for yourself when you're done with this video. Write it on a sticky note. Put it somewhere where you'll see it often. Say it in the mirror each morning, or silently repeat it to yourself while you're driving to work or taking your morning walk. And if you've printed out the purchase set, they're beautiful, and you can post it somewhere beautiful or keep it in a binder so that you can read it and enjoy it in that way. I really want to thank you for sharing this time with me. And if you found today's affirmation helpful at all, don't forget to do all the YouTube things, like and subscribe. Please share this with people you know who might need help and support from this kind of practice. Leave me a comment down below and let me know if this is something that you're going to want to try for yourself. And please remember to come back tomorrow for our next affirmation, because we're going to continue this journey together, and we're going to grow our compassion and grow this good energy so we're prepared for the new year ahead. You deserve love. You deserve understanding. And you deserve compassion. Always, every day. Don't ever forget that. Thanks for being with me. Love you. See you next time.